talk to him.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
How did you find the camp?
Finding is my job, my friend. If there's anything in the world worth knowing, I assure you, I do.
Yeah, we killed the one chick, Drow. What do you know about the mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
I fought one of them and they're a parasite. Do you know anything about
As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you?
A mind flare planted one in my brain.
That's quite impossible.
Hi, Minion.
You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
See, if we would have died or transformed, we would have already changed, so.
I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected.
If only your disbeliefs could alter facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now.
That's true.
Infected by a mind flayer? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it?
The dog, I could just keep seeing him. That's aside, you should keep your distance, of course.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
Oh god, what are you gonna do? I need new gloves. Or paint them. They don't match.
If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet God!
You see it? Quit shouting, can you help me? I want to rid this thing.
If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
He has decided to remain in our camp. Having such a learned scholar nearby might be useful. Oh. Has your research turned up anything that might help with the parasite problem? Jeez.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep, just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
I don't trust this guy. Oh god. How many times have you done this? I'd rather get a second opinion.
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Alright. We're gonna do it, I guess. He's gonna poke me with my eye!
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Do you have the faintest idea of what you're doing? Faintest.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns.
What am I doing?
And begins to push. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Please
oh, bother.
Stop it.
There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Why would you do that? Oh my god.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
God.
Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Hold your breath.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow.
Oh god, he disapproves.
Then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run.
We're not gonna save this.
I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk.
He's gonna kill our eye.
Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
Did he just take out our eyeball?
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
You knocked my bloody eye out.
Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible.
It's your fault,
Perhaps
dude.
there is something more I can do.
Yeah, he did. He did it again.
Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend.
Wow.
Ta.